Creating content has completely changed my life in the last 5 years. Yes, 5 years. I know how unbelievable that sounds. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how and why I almost never started at all. A few weeks ago, YouTube sent me a congratulatory notification for 5 years on the platform, and it stopped me in my tracks because it took me back to 2021. I was sitting in my office during my internship with the Federation of Associations of Ghanaian Exporters, FAGE, and I made a decision that scared me. I started a YouTube channel. I'd been consuming content from creators like Antonio Centeno, Alex Costa, Alpha Male, and Zuniga from Teaching Men's Fashion. And one thought kept nagging at me. More men need to hear this. We need to start taking our appearance seriously because, frankly, a lot of us just wake up, grab whatever is closest in the wardrobe, and walk out the door. No thought, no intention whatsoever. I wanted to change that, but I couldn't bring myself to hitting the record button. The excuses? Well, they were endless. How will I sound? I don't have the right equipment. What if people from universities see it and laugh? I'm not even an expert. So who am I to teach anyone anything? Will I find the time? Excuses, excuses, excuses. All of that did just one thing. Kept me paralyzed. But here's the thing, even through all the noise, I believed in the vision more than I believed in the negativity. So eventually, I recorded my very first video. Nothing fancy, just a 1-minute introduction. Maybe less than 1 minute if you add all the intro graphics I did, right? So just a 1-minute intro, who I am and what the channel is about. Welcome to Dapper Up Gentlemen. Do you know that unlike women, only a handful of men pay close attention to what they wear and how they look? Yes, that has to change, I agree with you, which is why I am here. My name is Richinati, and this is your go-to channel for tips as well as advice on how to dress well and look like the gentleman I believe you are. So hit the subscribe button below and let's dapper all the way up. See you in the next video. And I posted it on April 15, 2021 at exactly 5:37 p.m. Within 24 hours, I had 45 views. Now, before you say that's great, those 45 people were friends and family I personally messaged on WhatsApp. Every single one of them. Okay? A week later, my first real video, 33 views, still as I'm messaging friends and family on WhatsApp. The week after that, 54 views. And then I stopped. I came back in July and then stopped and then came back, I think in September, and that's all over the place. But despite all of these, here is what these 5 years have taught me. First, it gave me self-belief. I did not know what I was capable of. That single act of pressing record changed something in me. My confidence went up. My fear of the camera gradually disappeared. My public speaking improved in ways I did not expect. I now speak in meetings and client presentations with a clarity and steadiness I genuinely didn't have before, all from pressing record on a phone after work in my office. Second, YouTube taught me skills no classroom ever would have. Video recording on a phone, editing, basic graphic design, script writing, thumbnail creation on Canva, and now in 2026, even AI prompting, which is not a small thing. No, I didn't sign up for any courses. Not because I didn't want to, maybe because I didn't have the money. I just kept showing up, watching free material, and figuring it out. And every single one of those skills I've been able to bring into my professional life and the projects I work on. Third, and this is the most important one, it gave me a sense of purpose. I'm not a viral YouTuber. My numbers don't make headlines. But when my friend Wilberforce was preparing for his wedding, guess who he called? Me. When he needed help figuring out what to wear, he called me. Again, when Mike was getting married, he didn't just call me for advice. I ended up shopping for him for his entire wedding outfit. People reach out when they are confused about how to show up for a job interview, a first date, a big moment. And that keeps reminding me of why I started this whole journey in the first place. So maybe you're sitting where I was in 2021. Maybe you have an idea that you believe in, but you just can't bring yourself to start. Here is what I had wished someone had told me. Nobody is watching as closely as you think. Seriously, the people you are afraid are going to judge you, look, they have their own problems, their own insecurities, their own lives to worry about. So your early videos are your grace period, a time to experiment and fail and figure things out when the stakes are low. I'm even still figuring things out because YouTube keeps changing and I don't know everything. I'm still learning. Go back and watch my very first videos and see whether I looked like I knew what I was doing. Not even close. But that's how every single one of us starts. Secondly, you will never feel 100% ready. Ali Abdul says this. Mr. Beast says this. Every creator who has built something meaningful on this platform says it. Because it's true, the cringe you're feeling is part of the process. You learn by doing. The cringe is part of the process. You not wanting to listen to how you sound, you know, wanting to look at how you look on camera. It's all part of the process. But the moment you press record, you are already ahead of majority of people who are still waiting for that perfect moment which never comes. Finally, don't start with money in mind. I know that's hard to hear, but stay with me. When you chase money from the beginning, every low view feels like a failure. And yes, I wouldn't lie when I say that the idea of making money while teaching men on YouTube, you know, that it didn't cross my mind. It did. But when you start with money in mind, every low view feels like a failure, and failure kills motivation. That's how come most of us start and stop. That's how come most of us haven't been consistent. But start instead with a student mindset. Show up to learn. Study what's working for other creators. Their titles, their thumbnails, their pacing. There is nothing new under the sun. So copy, adapt, and add your own twist to it. The money will follow the value you create. For example, I'm not the only person talking about what they've learned from YouTube so far on their journey. Go look it up. A lot of people have spoken about what YouTube has taught them. But I'm also creating that same video, however, with my experiences. That is the difference. So in the end, what I would say is that this channel exists to help professionals and executives or entrepreneurs elevate their style so you look confident, feel powerful, and get taken seriously. But every now and then, I believe it's worth stepping back and sharing the lessons from the journey itself, because someone out there needs to hear it. And if that someone is you, do me a favor, hit record.